You guys taking notes? This is what I do. I would pull a list building tool. So you need to use $100 to get access to something like PropStream, or there's free list building tools. Find a list building tool, pull a list of people who own I would do small multis. So I would pull a list of people who own small multifamily properties, who own those properties in their personal name or a trust, no LLCs, okay? I would make sure that the filters are on for length of ownership and or equity percentage. You want equity percentage at 90 to 100%. And then I would turn on the filter for age. Some are just going to give you what's called senior owners, which is pre-built into their age. Some you can select their age. I would want 50 years or older. What list is that? Retiring landlords. What's happening right now in the country? Boomers are retiring and selling their businesses. They're also selling their real estate. They've got families who want nothing to do with their real estate. What's the other thing boomers love to do?
Talk.
Absolutely. So I would pull a list of retiring boomers, hired landlords, and I would send them direct mail. But I would have that mail be a message that is not related to buying a property. I would say, hey, my name is Henry. I live in XYZ market as well. I am looking to get into real estate investing. I see that you own the house or the property or 123 Main Street. I would love to sit down and have coffee with you and talk about how you've done in this business over the years, because I want to learn from somebody who's done it in this backyard. You'll get a much higher response rate than just people who are sending mail that say, I want to buy your house. You'll be able to build relationships with people who own properties pretty close to free and clear. And the other thing that retiring landlords are going to want to do is they're going to want to help you. So if you are young, especially, this is a great list for you, because they're going to want to help you, they're going to want to mentor you. It's a great list for owner financing, so you can get into properties with little to none of your own money, or you get into properties with lower interest rates. You're going to build relationships. And even if that mom and pop landowner doesn't want to sell, I guarantee you he knows other mom and pop property owners who may be interested in selling, and then you can get warm introductions to those people. If you do that right now, and you pull that list, and you skip trace phone numbers, and you call, like if you don't know what to say, just what I just said, take what I just said and put it into ChatGPT and make it sound more like you in your market. Put that as your script and start calling that list. You're at least going to get breakfast, lunch meetings with people who can help you, and they may have a deal to sell you, or they may know somebody that has a deal to sell you, but I promise you, you will get great returns from that list, and you can do that almost for free right now.
Can you mention the software again? How do you pull that list? Or
yeah, you can pull it on PropStream, you can pull it on ListSource, you can pull it on almost any tool that allows you to filter a list for sellers. DealMachine, they all allow you to pull a list very similar to that. Then you can use any tool that will skip trace the phone numbers for you. I think DealMachine will pull a list and skip trace the phone numbers for you fairly inexpensively if you use that as a tool. And then I would call yourself, right? Because the key to this list is that they want to hear that you're local, they want to hear that you're eager to learn, and they want to hear that you care. And you'll get lots of property owners who aren't going to want to talk to you, and they'll hang up on you. But you're going to find several who would love to sit down and have coffee with you, and who wish that their kids would be doing what you're doing. So they'll want to help you. That's it. Yeah. You can get a deal just like that.
That's great. So we've mentioned some of these kind of